Welcome back, everybody, to Pokemon Generation 1. One thing I wanted to show off before we begin is right below Cerulean. Hey, Meowth. That's right. We got to beat him up. What? That's right. Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me. Okay. Do I have to cut? Yeah, asshole. Right below is this little guy right here. This guy is the daycare man. The daycare man does not breed Pokemon. That starts in Generation 2. So what he does is every step you take is a point of experience. Drop off a Pokemon with him, walk around for a bit, and your Pokemon will gain experience and level up. That's they don't so if you want your Pokemon to learn a move, it will do that. It will learn up level up moves. Like say I got a Gyarados and let's just say it learns Hydro Pump at 40 or 44. Level it up to that, it learns Hydro Pump automatically. But it will not consent to ask you. It will not do anything of the sorts. If you do not want it to forget a move, you can't put it on top. And I'll show you what I mean in just 1 second. So, see our moves here. Slash is on top. If I were to learn a move at the daycare, it would push everything up one. So Sand Attack would be on top, Dig would be up one, and the new move would be at the very bottom. Slash would be forgotten. So sad, too bad, you lost it. So unless you specifically know it's not going to learn a move by the time it's in the daycare, you're safe. Other than that, be careful, okay? Because you don't know what moves it's going to know. You could forget a really important move, and we don't want that. Now that out of the way, there actually should be a full restore here. And if we walk straight down while mashing the crap out of the A button, right here, X special. No. She'll trade you. Actually, no. I'm thinking of yellow. Well, she'll trade you something for a Machoke that will evolve into a Machamp. And I might be thinking of Fire Red, but there's in one of the generations there is a rare candy up here. I might be going crazy, or that might be the wrong generation I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the wrong generation. All right, let's continue on. What do you got to say, kid? There aren't many bugs out here. When did your balls drop? Yesterday. Bug catcher. We're actually almost done with bug catchers. Yeah. Not even halfway through the game, and bug catchers are almost extinct. They came so far, and I care so little. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Don't you dare poison me. Yay, we're not getting poisoned. Slash is actually a really good move that I might keep for the whole game. 70 power, but high crit chance, which makes it 105. That's better than strength, so I might just keep that instead of whatever else I might have put on there. Slash. Let's see, look at that crit. That is just such a good move. If I don't die here. Actually, because he is bug poison, and it doesn't run the check on what is the main type, Dig is super effective. because it runs a check on both types, and poison is weak to ground. By the way, that's why in this generation, Charizard, a fire flying type, is weak to Ice Beam and Blizzard because it doesn't run a check on if fire resists it. It only runs a check on one of them, being flying. So yeah, you can't always avoid getting super effective. In Generation 1, if it affects one of your types, it affects you in general. That's why Venusaur is weak to ground in this game. I don't know if he has anything. I'm not going to trust it. That should be good. That's could be bad, but Kadabra is a beast. I shouldn't have to worry. I gotta worry. I mean, if he gets a crit, he could hurt really bad, or I could just say I don't care about your crits. Screw off. I'll just caught one. We might start skipping trainers if they're not mandatory, like only showing the ones that are in our way. Like these guys aren't in our way, so I might just cut past them. I might start doing that, um, only because we got a half-hour time slot per episode, and if we're fighting a lot of trainers, that just takes up time, and we're not really making story progress. So I think from now on, unless they're in our way, like we can't avoid them, like if I deliberately go after them, or or if it's something we haven't seen before, or maybe if something stupid or funny happens, um, I'm just gonna skip it from now on. Because like I said, I don't want it to do 40-minute parts unless it's like absolutely. I feel like it's necessary, 45 plus, and fighting a lot of trainers just takes up a lot of our time slots. So yeah, I think that's what I'll start doing. Hmm. Like I could go in the grass, but if I'm walking the path, this trainer would actually be mandatory, and so is the next two trainers. So these I'll show off regardless. Yeah, I think starting next episode we're gonna cut if they're not mandatory, or if I don't run into them. Like say if they're just on, if I can skip them, like in the patch of grass next to Vermilion, yeah, like I don't have to show any of those off. So I may just skip them. You bitch. Really? Uh, two paralysis in a row. That's more of just you being annoying. Oh come on. Uh, I may I may have to cut. If I Yeah, you know what? We're just what the fuck? My mic just touched my mouth. I'm probably gonna have to cut here after this battle to go heal up. It's annoying, but it happens. Yeah, because I don't have a. Actually, no. If I do, I do. If not, oh well. I think I'll be fine. I think Pikachu can take care of them of the next couple trainers. If not, I should stop explaining for it, okay? Because you're not going to see it. Just oh well. I just kind of had nothing to say. All right. So sorry about that rant. Sometimes if I'm focusing on a battle, I kind of get lost in thought. That's also what's gonna, cutting past un uh unmandatory trainers would do is also cut down on the dumb commentary. Like nobody wants to hear me rant and rave and ramble. You want the good commentary, and I get it. But we finally, good news, finally got a good working HDMI splitter. And well, dude, you already have a capture card. Why do you need a HDMI splitter for PS3? Yeah, I already explained this on Twitch because I was using my PS3 for that. But for those who don't know, HDMI splitters, um, pardon me, um, HDMI splitters are great for splitting your HDMI into multiple sources like TV, computer, yada yada yada, projector. But the one I needed was an HDCP stripper. See, on modern consoles, you can just tell your console to just not turn on HDCP, and that's how you get on a capture card. PS3 is special because it has built-in HDCP, which you can't get around. And it's just about copyright protection. It's nothing bad or illegal. It's just annoying to deal with. So yeah, I've been wanting to stream on Twitch with a PS3 game, Bakugan Battle Brawlers, for a couple weeks now, but I couldn't because I didn't have anything to play, any way to record it, stream it without. So when you do put your PS3's HDMI into an HDMI splitter, all it does is it blacks out every couple seconds, and you can't use the device. You have to get the HDCP stripper with included in the splitter itself, so you can get past that. Annoying, but technical mumbo jumbo behind the scenes. Basically, I can record PS3 games now, which means we can. I know they're on PS5 as well, but there's something special about PS3. The older playing on the older console self. So that means we can get stuff like Sly Cooper recorded or other stuff. Just stuff like we. It's not a lot of games, but it's like just in case I wanted it that way. Stuff we couldn't do before. Ba-da-ba-boom. Eradicate. So our main goal really is just to train up quite a bit on the SS Aqua, which is the boat. I don't know. We're not going to get to the gym today. That'll be next part. And like I said, we're going to start doing some trainers off screen and cutting. If we've already seen their Pokemon, but yeah. So that means we're going to do more per episode, and that's going to be the same thing for Gen 2. For Generation 2 and 3, if we haven't seen a Pokemon in that game, like in this game, we've seen Rattata in this game. We've seen, Wheezing, Coughing, Gen 1 stuff. For Gen 2, if we haven't seen it in that game, like if I haven't seen a trainer use a Rattata in that game or a Coughing in that game, we're showing it off. Other than that, we're cutting because it's useless. By the way, I would recommend buying Super Potions because now, there we go. There's no bed to rest on the SS Aqua like there is in Gen 3. So, use them up. We have Water Gun, Bubble Beam. Okay, I could actually use that. Thunder Wave, useless. Useless seismic toss. Let's sell some stuff because hey, money. Also, we need some space in our bag because generations 1, 2, and half of Gen 3. By that I mean Ruby Sapphire. I think Emerald fixes it. Fire and Leaf Green does too. You run out of space in your bag real quick. You only have 20 items that can fill up your bag. And if that runs out, then you're not using anything else. You're not picking up anything else. Oh, it was a victory road through that long winding pathway. Too bad. Sell some stuff, drop some stuff, or go back and put in your PC. Because you ain't using it. All right, by the way, there is a truck over here. It's an unused asset. No, there's no Mew underneath it. I've already caught him. Hey, old man, what do you got? Oh, Pokemon are only friends. Wow, it's incredibly sad. Also, gentlemen likes to use the kind of sophisticated fire type-ish Pokemon, like Growlithe here, the puppy companion Pokemon. So regal, so great. I can't use one because it's not my game. Yeah, I prefer Growlithe um, over Vulpix any day, but it's not in this version, so whatever. Yeah, because we're only 3 levels away from evolving Sandshrew. I thought I fainted for a second. I just saw it go down. And there's mostly water type trainers here, so I kind of want to level up my Sandshrew a bit. There we go. I won't be using any rare candies until late game, like right before the Elite Four. La 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 la. Hey man, what's up? You pup! How dare you barge in? I just wanted to say hi. Well, I'm gonna smack you around with my Pokemon. Get him, boys! Why is everybody so mean on this boat? Why is critical? I know Sandshrew is not that fast, but geez, everything's critical. Ugh. Yeah, they're kind of regal-esque. The Nidorans. It's like they're poison puppies. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. They they have the cute ones that are like pets. Also, Growlithe. I can't believe I didn't say anything for that. Pretty decent special attack, great attack. Defense is all right. It's kind of middle of the ground, and speed's pretty good. Waiter, I'd like a cherry pie, please. Wait a minute, I'm not a waiter. Screw her. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're cruising around the world. I love Pokemon. Do you? Look at my full team. No, these are my HM slaves. Everybody shut up because it got really awkward there. Yeah, any battle we do show off from now on, I'm going to try and do one hit KO super effective moves, unless either I'm training or I really got nothing else. Yay! Wow, you're great. Have my pocket money. That is body slam. Um, I'm going to save it for now because I don't know if one of my team members can naturally use it. If not, I'm going to use it on somebody else. If not, I mean, we could always, give it to Ivysaur. I can spell that Pokemon right. Okay, let's see here. Generation 1. Yeah, level 25. So I don't have to keep it. Cool. Because I believe 25 is the level we get that Pokemon, if not 15. But it's fine either way. 'Cause it won't be, it won't be replaced. Oh, we're so close. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-da-ba. He just tells us about Team Rocket. Nothing special. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. So we have a couple items here. I think you're empty. Trash. You trash, kid. Trash. Oh, there's a Lumberry, I think. Either a Lum or Chesto Berry in Gen 3. We got a great ball. That's a pretty neat ball. These are chefs who just barge into a kitchen, rumble through their trash, and they're like, ugh, whatever. It's a weird guest. Let's switch actually. Just for now. We'll use Ivysaur in a second. But I think we want to use. In fact, we're actually going through these pretty fast, so I think we might beat the Estus Aqua on this one. Just, yeah, screw it. Let's just do this. Bum, ba-bum. Yay! Also, I'm kind of going off a memory of what has what Pokemon because I played this game so many times. It's like, yeah, I knew that he had a Machop, but I forgot that he had a Tentacool. So it's whatever. Oh, that is physical poison type move. That's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought. I thought at least half. Because although it's only 40 power, it is Kadabra with horrible special. Sorry, horrible physical defense. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Well, jig is dance, so I don't know what you want to do. Match up. That was fast. Cool. And like I said, I will grind off screen after we, I think either before or just after we beat the gym leader. No, actually, just before. So we'll be ready for the next section. Because I do recommend either right after the gym leader or right before. Um, so you're ready for the next section ish. I do recommend at least grinding to your low 20s to mid 20s. That's around 23 to 25. So, you are prepared for the next upcoming sections. Because this game, unlike others, is very old school, I guess, in a way that you can't really always be prepared for everything. Sometimes that's that. You lose. Good day, sir. As what was it? what was his name? Gene Thornton, something like that. The guy who played Willy Wonka in the old one. Not Gene Simmons. Thanks, kid. I just stole your max potion. I said it was prize at stake. I got no joke for that. Just something about a steak. I don't know. Horsey. That was pathetic. Horsey, good speed, pretty solid special attack, and weak weak everything else. I said solid, not good. Like it definitely could be better, but it'll carry you. One day. So disabled. No, that does not mean you get amazing parking spots and up close. No, it disables a random move. Generations 2 and above, it disables the last move your opponent used. Generations 3, Generations 1, it disables a random move that your opponent uses. I don't know how the algorithm works for it to decide what move to cancel, but yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, let's give Ivysaur a little bit of love before we just grind everybody. Cool. I don't really learn poison powder. If it was sleep powder, yeah. I think it's 27. He learned side beam, something like that. Maybe 23ish. I forget Generation 1 stuff. Yo, spirits sink me. You know the same as there was a fighting, huh? No. Else I don't want to know. Yeah, whatever. Cadaver's fine. All the question is, why are you higher level? Why are you close at? Why are you higher level than me? That was fast. Okay. That would not have even been worth a cut, to be honest. I'll call the cops. I like feisty kids like you. Stranger danger. Oh, he just means in battles. Okay. Officer Jenny has him hitting, smashing the panic button. Officer Jenny, save me! We are flying through the levels. Just so Pikachu doesn't get too screwed, let's give him a level or two. Because we're gonna replace him soon. But yeah, I don't want him to struggle. You know, we still kind of need him for the next coming section. Mm-hmm. 3 horses in a row. Wow. You either really are hoping for a dragon type evolution to come in this generation, or you have that's all you caught on your good rod, and you got to compensate by using them in battle. Win, please. Bum, 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 bum. Let's give it to Pikachu. Oh, so it's a Pokemon too. I mean, we call them with our bare hands. Well, we're sailors. What'd you expect? I'll beat this one up. That's why it's got two black eyes. Jeez. What if sailor like real life sailors go, oh, that's a tentacle. I want to punch it until I can capture it myself, like Jessie did with her Survivor. Yay! Staryu, round two. I remember you from Misty. Actually, about the same level too. Bum bum bu- 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 bum bu- 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 bum, ba. And we get 44, which is rest. Every Pokemon can learn that move. It's a psychic type move. I don't know why everybody can learn it. Ah! Why are there so many opponents? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna show off a lot more of the actual game starting next part because we're just gonna. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We're just gonna cut past a lot of this. That gets annoying. No, whatever. Screw it. Pikachu, it's a level 17. You almost knocked out a level 18. Come on. Oh, come on! Don't you dare die to this Pikachu. Thank you. You better level up from this too. Thank you. Let's see here. Super Potion's fine by me. Boom. Withdraw is only physical, so that's not gonna do anything to a special attack. Yay! All right, and I was hoping we can finish this ship in this episode, but looks like not. This will be our last guy before we take on the top of the ship, and then the gym leader next time. All right. Oh well, we tried. Ba 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 ba. Machop, you're making it real hard for me, Machop. Making it real hard. Are you kidding me? Pikachu, you're grinding my gears, buddy. All right. With that, all we have left is the top side. So we see you guys later for that. Before we beat our rival again, get our first HM, and we'll go take on a gym leader. Yay! That's next time. So see you guys then.